Cactus on the desert floor. It didn't say much, but I wanted more. It stood so tall with a spiky flare, guarding secrets in the dry, hot air. I asked her why it never feels the rain. It shrugged in silence, didn't explain. Its needles whispered a quiet hum. The wisdom of the earth had left me numb. Cactus standing strong.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors control the tap. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
From the painted area, won't go down. Lowry with it. Leads a bucket. To Leonard. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Brooklyn's got it. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Jay, there is no question the Nets have a long-term vision, and they are not breaking away from it.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
And draws the foul.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Rondae Hollis-Jefferson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
His first effort off the mark. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Short jumper won't fall.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
And count the basket.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
The jumper's off the mark.
These shots aren't falling, Ed, because these guys keep fading on all their jumpers up and down in the same spot.
Shot from the lane won't go. The follow won't go either. Russell with it up top. Down a dozen. Trying to cash in. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
I know it can be demoralizing for a team not to see the ball go in the bucket, but now that the nightmare has stopped, it's time to pick up the energy.
Leonard to Gasol. And stuffs it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Offensive rebound. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Serge Ibaka sends it away. Toronto has the basketball. Jared Allen pins it. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. Kawhi Leonard. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Count the basket inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Powell.
Number 31, Jared Allen.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Pascal Siakam rejects it. That'll get out off the Raptors. For three, cleared by Ibaka.
Make that, baby. Gotta make that.
To Leonard. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Easy path to the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Pascal Siakam, huge block. Long heave from three-quarters court. First quarter's complete. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Nets have the basketball. Marc Gasol swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leonard. That'll get out off the Raptors. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Scalabrine with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And count the basket inside.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dinwiddie into the front court. 14-point deficit. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Nets have it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case two, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And the basket good at the rim. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Russell to Allen Crabbe. From long range. Off the iron. No good. To Leonard. Ah, rocking the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Count it.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
To Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Russell. Probing the defense. To Allen Crabbe. Taken by the Raptors.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Jay, D'Angelo Russell, former #2 pick. He can be special. What's your prognosis for him?
Well, he has a chance to own Brooklyn this season and own New York City. Look at the signs of growth this young man has had over the last couple of years. He went through that situation in L.A. He came to New York. It's a matter of time before you feel like D'Angelo Russell or D'Lo will take this game over.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Oh, can't do that.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. First foul is on
Taken by the Raptors. Cruises inside for 2.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Raptors come away with it. And score. Strong take.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Nice pass to set things up.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Russell with a shot, no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Raptors have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Defense.
The Toronto Raptors are using defense to create offense, and it's coming off blocks and steals. They're putting in work on both ends of the court.
Player of the half.
Lowry did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's Brooklyn's ball. Marc Gasol sends it away. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 3 for 7.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Russell into the front court. His guys down big. Count the bucket for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson tips it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Pass stolen by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. And the finish at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Russell with it up top. Down a bundle. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot in.
Count the basket at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lowry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. He's looking for that touch. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Pascal Siakam trying to cash in on a 3-point play. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
That move, that was nasty right there. But look, if you don't want to defend him, let me know. I can get a 10-day.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Brooklyn's got it. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
The assist from number 9, DeMarre Carroll.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good. To Lowry. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
He gets it.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Add 2 points to the board. Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Serge Ibaka snatching it out of the air. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First free throw is good.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
Able to convert on both free throws. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Good shot.
Desperation shot here from half court. 3 quarters down, and it's been all Raptors. Raptors ball as we get going here in the 4th. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up. Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Nets have the basketball. Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Leonard to Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Over to the right side. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
The drive right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Ah, the monster stuff.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Cashes in for 2.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Short jumper stays out. Give him 2 points. High percentage. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Jeremy Lin. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Taken by the Raptors. Flushes it home.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Marc Gasol with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Lets it fly from long range. Not getting the bounce. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Allen Crabbe. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Leonard to Danny Green. And counted at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip. Stuffs it down with authority.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of...
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Danny Green at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Off the mark at the line. Russell with it up top. His guys down big. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Can't miss those. Marc Gasol. He's now 5 for 6.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
And hits off a killer step back.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gasol, good for 2. Great footwork once again. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the Brooklyn Nets. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.